I wanted to tell you a bit more about the retreat I'll be doing in the end of September, A Journey to Yourself. It's a retreat that takes place in the desert and at the sea. That's why we go to Egypt. Why I chose these specific landscapes, I'll tell you about it in a bit. In general, it's gonna be a journey that can be different for each one of us. It's a journey that focuses on creating space for connecting to our body, for silencing our minds, and for kind of meeting our soul, or like connecting to our inner wisdom, to what's there. You can call this journey a time out, you can call it personal development, you can call it a self-reflection, self-experience, a healing journey, or maybe it's the continuation or the beginning of a spiritual journey. You really decide what it is for you. What is really important to me is that it's not another retreat with a timetable. Like, too often I see these retreats that say, okay, mostly yoga retreats, like at 8:45 we'll have this meditation, then we'll have breakfast, and then at 9 we have the first yoga session. And I really don't want to do that. I want to give time to the things, the time that is needed. We'll have daily sessions where you can dive deeper into your topics, and that can be topics that will reveal themselves on the journey, on the process of the journey, or it can be topics that are right now already very present in your life, or that you're very aware of already. And with that, we'll open a space for the things that wants to be seen, for the things that want to be looked at, and for the things that might need to be let go of. I chose Egypt for this retreat because I've been there many times in the last years, and there's a landscape of the desert and the sea, and they will be of great support for our process. The natural space will open a great space of experience for us. It will function as a mirror for the things that want to be seen, and through connecting to our outer nature, we'll be able to connect to our inner nature. Our journey starts in the desert, and there's an Arabic proverb that says, "He who goes into the desert will not remain the same who he was before." So we have this quiet, we have the wide horizons and the clarity of the stars at night. Your gaze will become more soft, and therefore the gaze goes more inwards, and we're moving towards the essential. So what's there, what's left, and we're letting go of the rest. And that makes everything that stays even more significant and powerful. Our journey continues at the sea. The sea is the source of all life on earth. It has the quality of a great mother. We're being carried and we're being birthed, we're being devoured and rebirthed. And with the sea, you connect this yearning for faraway places, and also this longing of coming home. And it's like this restlessness of wanting this, and then if you have this, you want that, and that's like connected to the constant movement of the sea. We can experience the versatile nature of the sea, and that brings us in contact with the richness of our feelings, and also in contact with ourselves through that. The pillars of the retreat will be connecting to our outer and our inner nature. So going on this journey to ourselves, seeing what's there, and just really acknowledging what is. Music, movement and dance will also play an essential part of the retreat. We want to touch, and being touched by music, we want to move through the different rhythms that there are, and therefore we want to free ourselves and free our heart, essentially. Another pillar will be to be in community, to be held in a group, to be maybe also challenged by this, but to really feel whole. And then cooking together as another essential part. It's something that connects us to some ancestral things. Sitting around the fire, especially how we'll do it in the desert, and cooking on the fire. It's also a very deep practice of sharing and of togetherness. It's also very important to me that this retreat is process oriented. So we'll follow like a natural flow of things. The things will take the time they need. We're open to whatever happens that will cross our path, and there will be enough time for your process to unfold and enough time for yourself. The last thing I want to talk about is like the rough map of the journey. We will arrive and we'll meet for a beautiful dinner at a private beach at the sea, and then we'll have a night in a hotel to settle in, and then on the next day we'll start the process, and in the afternoon we have our journey to the desert. We'll be there for 3 days and 2 nights, and yeah, in the desert we'll sleep under the stars, we'll cook on the fire, we'll just be and start to dive deep. And then we'll continue on to the sea. We're gonna stay in that beautiful villa. We'll have enough space for yourself, for the group. We'll have a private pool. Elguna, where the retreat will take place, is organized in lagoons. So we'll have water behind the villa and in front of the villa, and also the view from the villa will be like the open sea. Yeah, so I'm super excited for that. If you have any questions, please talk to me. Maybe you're not sure if it's the right thing for you, or maybe you have a topic right now and you want to check if it's the right thing to go deeper into it, or you're just not sure in general, or you have very specific questions about the location, about any regulations over there with these specific times we are in. Really, there are no stupid questions. Just talk to me. I'm super happy to be there. And also after that, if you need time to decide, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, just get in touch, and I'm super excited for this journey, and I'm looking forward to it.